And of course, you've got Sophie Washington, Spelling Queen, is available for free to download Perma-Free, right? Anytime anybody that's listening or watching this right now could be downloading their copy as we speak. Why is that advantageous? Also, I remind the esteemed audience, Banneker Bones and the Giant Robot Bees is available to download for free as well. What's the advantage of the Perma-Free book?
Well, that's like offering a sample of the book. Just like if you went in the grocery store and they have a sample of cheese or something, you try it and then you may want to buy it. So, if they hadn't heard of me or my books, then if they try that Queen of the Bee and enjoy it, that may encourage them to go ahead and purchase some of the other books in the series and get them hooked on into the series. So that's really the purpose of offering the Perma-Free book.
And then now that we are in quarantine for the foreseeable future, hopefully not too terribly long, how have you changed your approach for your newest launch?
I've been doing a lot more online marketing, and I'm planning a virtual party because I used to have, with my other books, a bakery had approached me and they wanted me to have an event there with them. So then I had a Christmas party because I have a Christmas book, and then a launch of a couple books. So we had planned my book, the 10th book, planned that. So I took it virtual and did a Facebook virtual event. So that was really fun because I got to meet and interact more with some of my little fans. And some of them are really diehard Sophie Washington fans. So they follow along with everything going on. They send me pictures of them with the books, and one of them's having a Sophie Washington birthday party coming up. So I'm really excited about that.
Are you going to be able to put in a virtual appearance or anything like that?
Well, I asked her mother. She said that they may be going out somewhere. I don't know where during quarantine, but I had some napkins and plates made that she bought with the character on them. So they're going to have those at the party. So that's going to be really fun. That will have taken place by the time this airs. And so that's been really cool because some of the girls and there are boys in the book as well, and boys enjoy reading them, but the main character is a little girl. And I've had quite a few dress up as the character and send me pictures. So that's been really cool.
Isn't that just the best and happiest thing? What is the best reader reaction to something you've written so far?
I'd say the birthday party, but then one with Hurricane, that was the first picture I ever got. And I actually remember feeling just kind of discouraged that day about something. Either I'm tired of doing, because of all the work involved. And a librarian sent me a picture of her. And on the cover of the book, Sophie has on a pink cowboy hat and a pink T-shirt that says Houston Strong. And she had that on, and I almost cried seeing that. Like, look at, this is something that I made, and this child has identified with this, and she's dressed up in character. And that really makes me feel good to see that the kids are identifying with it. And even seeing letters from parents saying that their child who did not like to read is now reading, and seeing how excited they are keeps me going. And when you talk about the series going on, that kind of really encourages me to continue, because you don't make much money from this, and it is quite a bit of work. But I just feel so fulfilled seeing that I'm a small part of the kids' childhood in this way.
Well, if money was all that mattered, we'd all be Wall Street brokers, right?
That's right.
Why are we bothering with anything else?
Yeah.
So when you're talking with the kids, are you doing a little bit of research along the way? Like, what would you like to see Sophie do next? What would interest you? What would a title be that would make you purchase a book?
Yeah, I do ask them sometimes, what do you think Sophie should do? But a lot of times I get ideas from that actually from my own kids. And I do read quite a bit. I read a lot of children's book, middle grade fiction myself. But I'm trying to think if any of my topics have come from kids I've met. I'm looking at books here. Really, they haven't gotten... But I guess being around kids, that gives you inspiration for all kind of scenarios and things that happen in the book. But when I talk to them, I ask them about things that they like to read. So that may also inspire, my writing choices, I guess, how they're doing. And They tell me about things they're doing in school and what they're learning. I mean, I'm not talking to the kids individually, but maybe a few minutes because there's different people coming through.
But if they tell you that they love your book and they're reading also this book, then that's a book that gets added to your to be read pile.
Right. Sometimes, yeah. And just to find out, even when I was thinking about writing a book with a boy character, I know that a lot of the boys like books that are more action and adventure, and those are more appealing to them. So I guess I did during school visits and things, especially school visits. I usually talk about my author journey and my writing process, and sometimes do writing workshops and different things like that. But I ask them about books that they like and books they're reading.